What is up, my Lowheat friends? Today I have a really great video for you. It is a wear review of these bad boys, a quality pair of Lowheat sneakers. So what do we have here? You already know by the title, but we have the Air Force 1 GORE-TEX in team gold, khaki, gold and black. So the colorway doesn't really matter too much, although I do love this colorway. Is that not a clean khaki colorway? So these are from I think like a year ago, but they keep putting out new GORE-TEX Air Force 1s, new colorways, and so I wanted to put out a wear review since it is the middle of winter for a lot of people, and this I think is a great foot option for the winter months. So I have had these a bit. I've worn these here and there, but I got a lot of use out of them recently when I went to Europe. I was there for like 22 days, and I only took 2 pairs of sneakers. These and a pair of other pair of Nikes, a pair of GORE-TEX Nike runners. Not the trail ones. I'm going to do a wear review of those two coming up, but they're not quite as popular. These, however, they keep making these year to year, as I said, different colors. Right now, currently, when you watch this video, if you go to the Nike website, they're all sold out. But don't worry, they'll restock again, different colors. When I got these on sale, and so keep your eye out. Sometimes, depending if the colorway is popular or not, these do go on sale. What is retail for these? It is $150. US dollars, but yeah, sometimes depending, you can get lucky. Like these, even though this is a great colorway, I think I got on sale. I think it depends. These have caught on as of late. I mean, sneakers in general have the whole market has gone up, but as of a month ago, there was a couple pretty clean looking pairs online, and just right now, before I made this video, I went to check really quick, and yeah, everything's sold out. So that being said, it's also winter, so people are buying winter shoes. These definitely use the GORE-TEX technology. You see the branding there. Anytime actual GORE-TEX use, it's part of the deal. They get the branding. Here, I'll show you the inside really quick. You got the GORE-TEX fabric, water resistant, tightly woven fabric there, and so yeah, this was one of 2 pairs that I brought to Europe, and these served me great. Really great. I got these. Let's start with the sizing. These I have a size 12. I'm a size 11.5. You can definitely, in Air Force 1s, if you don't know, go true to size. Some people even go half size down. I do have a little wiggle room in these, but I chose to, for this video, wear some soccer training socks, which are definitely thicker, and I have plenty of room. So just knowing that I would wear these in colder weather, more inclement weather, and wear them with thicker socks, I wanted to be sure and be safe, so that's why I went a half size up. That being said, I still have some room. If you like a more snug fit, I would suggest going true to size. If you go half size down, you can, but just, it depends on what type of socks you're gonna wear. So I think my overall suggestion would be go true to size, and you'll still be able to wear some thicker socks, but it's at least not an issue for me going half size up. So that's sizing on these. Now, what I think these really excel at are being able to do double duty as both, casual shoes, but also, these look nice. Depending on what colorway you get, you can wear these into a restaurant, and it doesn't look like you're wearing some trainers. I'm not saying these are dress shoes, but you can wear these with jeans. You can wear these with a variety of pants and be fine. So these masquerade as semi-formal. They can. So if it's raining and you're going to dinner, this is a great option to wear. So that's, I think, where the highest upside is. You get an Air Force 1, which is a great model. I was never a huge fan of Air Force 1s. If you've seen any of my other unboxing videos of Air Force 1s, I've never been a huge fan of Air Force. It's just not my silhouette. Because I played a lot of soccer, and this huge midsole and sole, chunky sole, just is not conducive to playing soccer growing up, so I just never liked chunkier models, and definitely Air Force One was one of those. But, you know, in my old age, a few pairs here and there I like. The G-Dragon Paranoias, I have the Off-White Volts. Those are obviously great. I have the Wheat Air Force Ones, just did an unboxing of those. Those are great. And then these, I would put one of my favorite, I don't have that many Air Force Ones, but definitely a favorite shoe of mine, and definitely a favorite Air Force One of mine. I really, really like these. Is there any downsides to these? One, I would say, if you're going to be putting a ton of miles in, I would not select these. Like some of our days touring were like, you know, did up to over 10 miles, and these would not be the shoe I'd pick to do a huge day of walking. They're actually pretty comfortable though. That being said, I think under 10 miles is the limit. Those days with tons of walking, I put on my runners, GORE-TEX Nike runners, and those were a much better option. So that's one thing. Comfort, pretty comfy though. More comfortable than you'd expect, than like wearing Jordans. Other downside is like you can't completely submerge these. They're not going to be waterproof if you step in like a puddle that you know goes up to here. It's going to go down, seep through cracks in the stitching here and there. This is this is leather, I think, stitched over this GORE-TEX tight mesh material. So they're not completely waterproof. I didn't have to deal with that, but there was rain. So definitely water resistant. Any sort of light to medium to heavy rain, you'll probably be good. Keep your feet dry, and that's great. I really, really can't plug these enough, especially if you find them on sale. You know, $150, not too bad of a price point, but for Air Force Ones, you know, you're trying to get that closer to $100. So if you find them on sale, I'd definitely keep an eye out. Another thing, a lot of you lazy people like myself sometimes like to slide your foot into shoes without tying them. Can't really do that with Air Force Ones. If you know, you already know. But I would highly recommend delacing your shoes before and creating room for your foot before sliding them in. Otherwise, you can bend this heel, and this rigid cardboard backing gets flimsy. So I already did that like once, and now it becomes easier and easier to bend that heel support. So don't do that. Make sure you untie your shoes before putting them in. Otherwise, you just crush that heel. Let's stand up so you can kind of see them with a weight on them. Different lighting. There you go. But yeah, I cannot recommend these shoes enough. Very comfortable for not a ton of walking. Even a decent amount, you'll be fine. And like I said, go with, you can wear these like to work. If you live in any sort of city that gets inclement weather in the Northern Hemisphere, Seattle, Chicago, New York, Boston, Philadelphia, anything like that, where you get some rain, great potential work shoe, you know, to keep your feet dry, but also look a little bit classy. So I highly recommend these because they don't, especially in a colorway like this. They have some like lighter white colorway that came out recently. Those are super clean. And then they have some really bright colorways that came out. With this GORE-TEX on the heel, definitely looks like the Air on the Off-White. So these also like double as like a pseudo off-white looking shoe with that GORE-TEX label on the heel. So I think I was actually surprised a year ago that these hadn't caught on more, that some had gone on sale and stuff, and now it seems like people are catching up to them. Also, these are like a general release, so there's tons of supply, so that could be partially it. So if you're in the market for these and you want to buy a pair, I would be hesitant to get them on aftermarket prices unless you can get them for around retail, because Nike will keep making these and you'll have your chance then. So if you're interested in the GORE-TEX Nike line, I will be doing an unboxing of the Air Jordan 1s that they just did in GORE-TEX in the light bone colorway. And then I will also be reviewing those GORE-TEX runners. So please subscribe, and I'll have a full kind of breakdown of the Nike GORE-TEX models. So please subscribe if you don't want to miss those. And thanks for watching.